North Wales. I have here at my right Brother Lorne, who's been in charge of running and organizing the prayer festival for the past 7 years. Brother Lorne is going to share with us the story of how this festival began in his heart through prayer. Hello, brother.
Hi.
Can you hold this?
Okay, thanks. Well, I was director of this shrine, the National Shrine of St. Pio here in the UK, and I was very new. I was a young brother. I'd just been professed, and I said, oh my goodness, I don't know what I should do for God. I don't know what he wants me to do. Padre Pio was standing here in the statue, so I came out to the shrine and I stood in front of the statue and I said, Padre Pio, please pray for me, show me what you want me to do. And as I was standing in front of the statue right here, I suddenly turned around, and all the fields around us, in my mind's eye, I could see them filled with flags and people and tents, and just over there I could see a big marquee. And I whisked back round to Padre Pio's statue and I said, you want a festival? And he didn't say anything. So I went back to the brothers very excited, and I said, I think we should do a prayer festival, will you help me? That's how it began.
Thank you, brother. So what would be your invitation for people for the next year and the following festivals?
Well, the prayer festival itself is called the Little Portion. So that's named, I don't know if you know, but it's named after the Portiuncula in Assisi, the little church that St. Francis built. And the invitation for everyone hearing this is really, come if you would like to learn to be spiritually little. It's an invitation to be little and trustful, like the infant Jesus, to just really relax into the arms of God and to return to the sources of the gospel, because very often in our busy world we get taken away from the core of our faith, and the festival's a chance to be refreshed in it. So if you'd like to return to the source of living water, if you'd like to be little again, trustful like a little child, then the festival's the place to come.
One day every tongue will confess you are God. One day every knee will bow. Still the greatest treasure remains for those who gladly choose you now.
I want to ask him about this festival. He's been part of this festival as a professional photographer, and he's been cooperating so gracefully with his photographs and documenting this event for a few years now, right?
4 years.
And so I want to ask him about the festival and why we should come to a festival like this, because this is an invitation for you to come in 2010. I would like you to hear what he has to say about the festival.
It brings everyone together. It brings everyone together in the Lord. It's sort of like, it is an evangelization in itself. This is no doubt why you've picked up on this. It is an evangelization in the Lord. Everybody can come, and it isn't. I mean, people think of a prayer festival, they think of just prayer, but there's all sorts of celebrations. There's workshops. There's plenty of singing. There's the grotto procession of 1,000 lights up in the grotto, and it's just a fantastic opportunity to spend a weekend with the Lord, basically.
Salve, salve Regina, Holy Queen enthroned above, O Maria, Hail Mother of mercy and of love, O Maria, triumph for ye cherubim, sing with us ye seraphim, heaven and earth resound the hymn, Salve, salve God. One day every knee will bow. Still the greatest treasure remains for those who gladly choose you now.
Come, now is the time to worship. Come.
And Sister Marianne is part of the community of the
Franciscan Sisters Minoresses.
And they are founded in the UK, right?
Yes, yes.
And you have also, where is in Africa, right?
South Africa we have a convent,
Yes.
and England, Scotland and Ireland.
So we have the joy and the honor to share with her and her community this festival, the prayer festival, here in Pantasaph at the Capuchin Monastery. It's her first year,
Yes.
but she will give us an idea of what she experienced and why we should come to this festival. Sister, could you give us an idea?
Yes, well, what I've experienced at this festival is a real feel of community.
Yes.
And it's so wonderful to see all these families coming, because it's drawn together Christians who are called to holiness.
Yes.
And I think what this festival does, it really brings the spirit of St. Francis, because St. Francis, when he was around, everyone wanted to follow his spiritualities, not just for priests, not just for sisters, for lay people, for families, everyone. So it's gospel, because the gospel is for everyone. And what the festival does, it takes every age group and helps them to make the gospel their own, and to see the holiness of their own life, and to give them some confidence and the spirit to go out and to preach that in their own daily lives. So for me, this is the beautiful ordinary call of each person that I see in this festival.
That's wonderful, and it's so great to see the children. And as you can see here, there are children everywhere, and also people camping out there in the fields, and everything is done outdoors. Even though we have this great church inside and the great monastery with large spaces inside, but it's chosen to be outside, you know, because it gives us also a character of being out there in nature and sharing with families camping, and so many great things that bring a very special coloring to this gathering with the church, you know. And so we thank you very much for all your input and for your sharing. And we hope to see you next year,
Please God,
and to be with us and
I hope
support
so.
us.
I hope so.
Okay, thank you. This is
One day